What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sister Reacts. I'm Tamaj and this is Taya.
Hey.
And today we are on How to Get Away with Murder, Season 1, Episode 11, Best Christmas Ever.
Yes.
Last we left off, Wes and Annalise were trying to make sure everybody got their story straight because they got to go each talk to the police. We're spinning the story that Annalise told Sam that, you know, we knew he did it and that we were going to be running a DNA test. They said he fled. But, you know, Michaela and Connor got the jitters. Connor was really pushing those feelings on Michaela, and then she started getting nervous, and so they was just going to go in together. And they was trying to get Laurel on board, too. But Laurel ended up going to Wes and being like, listen, so I feel like something going on between you and Annalise. If she knows or whatever, well, she knew he knew because Annalise told Frank and Frank told Laurel, so therefore she knew Annalise knew, so therefore she told Wes, like, if you know she know, this is what's going to happen, so she need to go talk to them because she's the only one that's going to get through to them because there ain't nothing me and you can say to them because we already done said it. And so Annalise popped up at the end, met them at the station, was like, listen, I know, don't worry about how I know, but we got to stay on the same page because this is not going to work. I can tell you a million reasons why it ain't going to work. And then, so that was enough. They still nervous, but they went and took a test. She put the whole class on. She put the scenario as the exam, and she said, now, how did they get out of this murder?
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
And what's it called? The stepsister, or not stepsister, the sister-in-law's here.
Yeah, Annalise's sister-in-law, which is Sam's biological sister, she came to town and she said, whatever that lady telling you, it's a motherfucking lie. And that's pretty much that. And Bonnie and Asher are the only two that don't know. Annalise does not trust Bonnie. That's all I got. So let's get into it.
To allow this trial to proceed would be a gross miscarriage of justice.
How does it feel to have the charges against you dropped?
Whatever is
That was probably an important part to mention. We got the charges on
Your
Rebecca drop.
sister-in-law's in town.
No, we gonna have to start this over. Hold on. I done seen something crazy. Hamrick Hotel, Philadelphia, Christmas Day. Oh, that's crazy. What we doing here? Why is she crying like this? They already setting up another mystery. She on the alcoholic run. I'll talk about turning up for the new year and she getting room service. She ain't left.
Ew, on the third floor.
She ain't doing good. All the way to the ball drop.
Hi, how was your trip?
Where is she?
Upstairs.
Hi.
You've been avoiding me.
No?
You haven't answered my phone calls.
Well, I went home. I had to get my head together.
To your mother's house. Bonnie said.
So I called your mother.
How is she?
Right, that's what I was waiting
She's
for.
good.
I can't remember the last time Sam mentioned that you visit her.
Well, it's been a while.
Annalise, can we please not do this?
I don't know what you mean.
Can you at least tell me if you're concerned about
Of
him?
course.
Then why leave? When a person goes missing,
Fled, you mean?
either way, you stay so that you're there when they come back.
He's not coming back.
How do you know that?
He killed a girl. He doesn't want to go to jail.
How do you know? Did he tell you? The detectives say that you confronted him, but he didn't confess anything.
Would you?
If you were my wife and a defense attorney, yeah, you bet I would.
Well, you're not a killer. He is.
That's true.
What about foul play?
Why isn't that the first thing you think of? Foul play? That maybe he's been hurt. None of this makes any sense.
It was.
He went there.
She went through this whole phase,
I was
man.
with him the day after that girl was killed, Lila. We spent the entire Labor Day weekend together, and we talked about you, about how much you wanted that new job at Yale, and how he really thought that a fresh start would be really,
Him at
really
least
good
giving
for
her the
both
death
of you.
stare.
How could he have done all those little things after he just strangled a girl to death?
I don't know. People don't make sense.
What is this?
That's the evidence that I presented to the court to prove that he killed that girl. You read it and then you'll understand what I've been going through.
Whatever's in that box, That's not my brother.
He is not the man we thought he was.
Well, she wouldn't believe her brother, as any sibling would, I'm sure. Especially if you haven't known him to be any specific type of way. Her feelings and thoughts are completely justified, but everything she is saying, at least they go through. She tried to protect him for a
Honey.
while.
First day of new semester. It's also exciting, isn't it?
Hey. Oh, God. Thank God you're
Take
both
y'all
here.
past y'all final exam,
I was getting really anxious.
considering y'all back.
Worried that I finally went to the police without you and Waitless keeping an eye on me.
How's everyone's break?
What is that?
It's a fake. Did everyone have a nice
She
holiday?
lost the original.
Yeah.
Mine was great. Aiden and I spent most of it in East Hampton with his parents, then went to the mayor's New Year's party at Gracie
Is
Mansion.
there any news with the sister? Did Annalise scare
Connor,
her?
straight to the
Bossy
point.
Or did
They like,
she
we
just
trying to
care?
get over this.
What are you talking about?
Sam's sister. She went to the police, said she didn't believe any of it. She at least told you, right?
No.
Vacation is over. This is How to Get Away with Murder, the second semester, where things get even harder than the first.
Oh shit. We ain't even make it to season 2 yet.
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't think you needed to know.
It's his sister. How would I not need to know that?
If I don't tell you these things, it's because they're not things that you need to concern yourself with. How is she?
Good.
And you? How are you?
I'm tired.
I can imagine.
Come in.
We've got a walk-in who claims she needs a lawyer for a DUI incident.
You think it's press?
Rubbernecker, more likely. Do you want me to get rid of her?
No, we can use some fun around here.
Right. And we could use a check.
What precinct gave you the DUI?
Excuse me?
DUIs are issued with paperwork from the precinct that pulled you over. You don't have it?
Can we talk alone?
No, because I don't believe you. Have you got a good enough look yet? At the house where the Middleton Strangler lived?
God, I miss this place.
No, that's not why I don't care about what your husband did. I'm here for you.
I see. So you want to see the freak that sold out her husband up close, huh?
No, I don't think you're a freak. I'd want to do what you did.
I beg your pardon.
I'm no role model. You need to leave.
Please, I don't have anybody else.
It's not my
I
problem.
think you're gonna want to take my case.
I've already decided I don't.
My husband's holding 2 girls captive in our basement.
So you just don't want to call the police? You want to go to a lawyer?
Christmas.
Oh, because you're complicit?
Don't have to eat dry turkey.
Did you let him do this for how long?
Isn't ripped on scotch and looking at us inappropriately. What's that?
Christmas card for Rudy.
Weird.
Why wouldn't his relatives know he doesn't live here anymore?
I don't know. Let's open it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's from his grandma. Oh, and she is very generous. We can get beer with dinner.
Well, I love me a car with some money in
I
it.
think he still lives here unless we return it.
Because don't give me no card if it ain't no money in it.
I only had to wake you once.
You could buy me a chocolate bar for all that. And I'd be just as happy. I promise you. But don't give me no goddamn empty
Let's have
card.
ice cream for breakfast. He said he'd look out for me. So we got married. And I could never get pregnant. And he showed up with Rachel. And I didn't know what to do. I just knew I didn't want him to hurt her the way he hurt me. Then Lynn came. She's pregnant again, about to deliver. Last time the baby died, so this time, that's why I'm here. That can't happen again.
Call the DA, tell him that we want to make a plea deal.
She's helping lock girls in the basement. Why would we want to protect her?
Did you hear her? She was 16 when she met him. She's a victim of his abuse too.
But she's an adult now, who held those 2 girls captive in her
But
own
she never got
house.
to
And she's
develop.
finally doing the right thing. Have none of you ever done anything bad that you need a lawyer for?
Sometimes your client wants to plead guilty. And it doesn't happen often, but when it does, you have to make sure you get them the best plea deal possible.
Right.
Accessory after the fact, no jail time, treatment for medical and psychological conditions.
Well, that's going to be hard without even giving us her name, Annalise.
There are 2 girls rotting in a basement, one of whom's about to give birth. If that man doesn't beat her to death first, give us a deal, then we bring her in.
If the DA agrees, then it's your job to make sure that every word out of your client's mouth is an element that you use in their defense.
I did what I could to protect them. Cooked for them, cleaned their clothes, I loved them in spite of him.
Of course, there's no guaranteeing that the prosecutor will keep up their end of the bargain.
Right.
Which is why you record everything your client says in the room.
Last time he wouldn't let us go to a hospital and our little girl was stillborn. I can't let that happen again.
She sounded a little crazy though.
I need someone to know the truth.
Our little girl?
So the girls can finally be safe. They deserve to be safe.
Annalise, I was just meeting with Detective Amos. He mentioned that you were here working on your House of Horrors case.
Have you looked at the evidence yet?
Making my way through it.
Once you do, let me know what you think.
They have a lead on Sam. A police officer's wife called from upstate New York and said she thinks she saw him at a rest stop. No one told you?
No.
Right. I guess they think you have your hands full with your case.
Whatever, he's not alive anyway, so.
Right.
Talk to Amos, see what he knows.
I feel like she did that to see what kind of reaction they would have. Sister smart. She ain't no fool.
No. I lost the Holiday Golf Classic under protest. Scott Springer.
City Commissioner Springer.
Yes, he kicked the ball to get a better
Royal
life.
family.
I tell you right now, I wanted to take my 5-iron and I wanted to bludgeon that son of a
I'm sorry,
bitch.
what
Wait
we
till
at?
Laurel passes the bar before you assault anyone.
Did it say New Amsterdam?
Actually,
I don't think
Dad
so.
would be charged with more than assault for that. Probably aggravated battery
Actually,
with
sitting
a
at the
deadly
corner of the
weapon.
table.
Looks like someone's learning a lot. Vanessa, whatever happened with Juanita? Do you still think you want to replace her?
I am learning a lot, especially working with this defense attorney. She just found out her husband killed a student who he was having an affair with.
Is that a joke?
No, he strangled her on the roof of a sorority house and then put her in a water tank. Now he's gone missing.
This is who you've been working for?
I thought I told you.
I don't remember.
Oh, right, that's because you never asked. Well, actually, she did call once to ask me if I was dating anyone. I am, by the way. 2 guys at the same time.
Laura spilling all the tea.
¿Qué? ¿No te interesa saber lo que tu hija está haciendo? Cosas horribles pasan todo el tiempo. Y perdón si creo que es más importante hablar de esas cosas que estar hablando del golf.
¿Sabes qué? Te puedes ir de la mesa, por favor. Váyate.
Dad.
No. ¿Me quieres insultar? ¿A mí? ¿A tu mamá? Vete a tu casa en Filadelfia y hazlo ahí, por favor. Vete, por favor.
Feliz Navidad.
She wanted to go.
I know you probably can't tell me what you're doing about Sam's sister,
You're right, so don't ask.
but I was also thinking about Connor's car.
What about?
It's loaded with forensic evidence, and no matter how many times he gets it linked.
This is how you get caught. By being dumb enough to talk about any of this inside a courthouse. So sit quiet at the kitty table and know the adults are taking care of things.
Oh, Frankie D.
Hey, you want another speakeasy tonight? That's all week since we blew some backs out.
How does the defendant plead?
No contest, Your Honor. However, we've entered into a plea agreement with the DA.
What are the terms?
We've agreed on 3 years probation and immediate outpatient treatment at a mental health clinic.
I can't accept this until I hear from the victims themselves.
Your Honor, it would be cruel to subject these women to open court testimony.
We'll hold an in-camera session tomorrow. No public, no jury, no press. Next case.
No, I kind of agree with the judge. I want to hear what they got to say.
You said I'd get out today.
This is just a formality.
Draft questions for my cross-examination of the girls. Anything that establishes Jackie was Vince's victim too and helps the judge to accept the deal.
They don't want to.
She's a victim. That's how the cycle of abuse works. So stop judging and do your job.
I object to working on this case on moral grounds.
Then you can go work at another law office.
Yeah. You gotta do your job. This is what y'all signed up for. This is what y'all want to do.
You're gonna fire me when I could file a sexual harassment suit? Huh?
Billy Asher? Now he keep throwing that in her face like he wasn't super happy and excited. What's going on the profile?
She didn't follow.
Do you want to come in?
Who are we visiting? Your boyfriend? You won't talk to me. I have no choice but to find answers to my questions in more unorthodox ways.
By stalking me.
Call it what you want.
Must feel good, huh, knowing you were right about me this whole time.
I've only ever loved you, Annalise.
No, you just tolerated me because you've been too busy tearing me apart, waiting for Sam to throw out the garbage he married.
Your words reveal a lot more about what you feel about yourself right now than me.
I'm not one of your patients, so don't try to psychoanalyze me.
God forbid, no.
So, sure you don't want to come in?
No, I'm good out here.
Suit yourself.
You ignored my call on Christmas with voicemail and second ring. And the same thing happens on New Year's. Are you busy with family?
Did you spend Christmas with me? How is she? I'm sorry. We don't have to talk about her.
Because you don't want to.
No. No, I just want to talk about whatever you want.
I wanted to get her into this clinical trial. Her numbers, they didn't check out. I told her about you. She wants me to be happy.
Really?
Said I'd tell her the same thing if it was me in the hospital. I don't think she's right.
Did we know that his wife had a sickness? Okay.
You're very lucky you found her.
Wes. Connor with a chainsaw.
I was locked in the basement.
It's good.
Not the Connor with a chainsaw.
Adorable baby animals getting belly rubs.
Oh. Randy doesn't let us do belly rubs on
Only
camera.
when she's tired.
Yeah.
Like,
Connor, Grand Rapids.
You didn't like my present? He thinks you're gorgeous. And honestly, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm just trying to be good.
Connor likes
Good.
Alaba.
I have a boyfriend.
What? Who?
Guys, his name's Oliver, and it's really new, and I won't make a big deal of it, so just don't tell him.
Oh, God, no. You should probably start planning the wedding.
Gross. What?
My slutty little brother is finally growing up.
My grandma made it.
So this is a regift.
I couldn't pull it off, but you totally can. Oh, yeah, look at that. All right, grab your coat. We're gonna be late for our reservation at Randy's.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's like 0 degrees out. You'll be happy wearing a hat.
No. I mean, what are you doing? Bringing me gifts and making reservations at fancy restaurants?
Well, I like you, and I want to spend time with you.
I can't. Tonight, I already rented a movie and it's gonna expire if I don't watch it.
Okay? Yeah, I'm down for a night in.
But I didn't invite you to stay. We're not dating. And last I heard, you were supposed to be dealing with a drug problem.
I didn't use this that night.
Well, yeah, because you were on vacation without any school or crazy professors making you work 40 hours a week.
I'm not gonna freak out again. I promise.
No,
Look,
Oliver
if
has
you
a
kick me out
real
right now,
concern.
I
Who
can't
wouldn't be with
guarantee
somebody
you
on
I'm not
drugs?
gonna go
That's
straight
crazy.
to a dealer and buy an 8-ball.
Fine. But you stay on your end of the couch. And you can't laugh at what I rented.
What's the Thornbirds?
What did I say?
What the?
What?
My car was stolen.
Are you kidding?
You want to make a joke about this, Michaela? You didn't tell the police. No, I didn't tell the police. Obviously, I can't. There's traces of it, you know.
Ask Frank what you should do.
Someone else think it's weird that those two are book buddies.
And we're murderers. Big whoop.
Frank? So, my car was stolen.
Bummer. You reported to the police?
No. Do you think I should?
Yes.
I want the insurance money.
He's at the rib.
You might be trying to help him
Was
out.
there a time that you saw Jackie's
Frank
husband
does
murdered?
unorthodox things
Yes.
because he knows the car was
And did
used.
she
He's
ever
helping him
hurt you?
cover it up. Smart, Frank. Frank is good.
Did Jackie ever try to help you, bring you food, clothing?
She snuck us things when she could. I like to crochet, so she'd bring me yarn.
Was Jackie ever there during the times that Mr. Grove visited you at night?
No, but she would visit us before. Give us milk. She said it would help put us to sleep so we wouldn't have to know what he was doing.
You drugged them?
He's trying to help them.
by helping your husband rape those girls, making them pliable.
You've never been raped, have you? Because I have been. By him, before him, as a child. The memory of that is worse than what happens to you. So yes, I helped put them to sleep.
In her own sick way, she
But
was
only so
trying to
I
help
wouldn't
them.
have the memories.
But it doesn't make it any less sick.
So she drugged these girls, lied to us about it. We still haven't dropped the case. Remind me why?
This isn't a democracy. If Annalise believes mine is worth saving, then we save her.
Huh. You know, that would have sounded a hell of a lot more convincing coming out of AK's mouth.
Look into the evidence they found at the house. The girl's testimony. Just find us something that will help us go back to the judge.
Good work with Connor's car.
You find it?
No, and he won't because you stole it and probably already had it destroyed. It's also why you're hanging out with Asher. In case he starts getting suspicious. Keep your enemies close type thing.
See, Laurel?
You've got quite
Very
an
analytic.
Whatever. Take my ideas. Just don't say I don't deserve to be at the grown-up table.
You wouldn't let
These
us
two
go
are
to a
very
hospital. Our
intelligent.
little girl was stillborn. I can't let that happen again. Lynn deserves to keep this one. Our little girl was stillborn.
I told you, I said that earlier. Hour.
Lynn deserves to keep this
You
one.
said hour. You said hour?
Hour.
Say it again?
Hour.
Dude, this isn't a remix I'm really down with.
Hour.
O-U-R, not H-O-U-R.
No,
She says our little girl.
Can be the same word with different spellings.
Say it
The
again.
baby's
Hour.
hers too. Lynn deserves to keep this one. Maybe the other one was taken from her.
That baby is alive, isn't she? That's why you wanted a plea where you served no time. Because you're raising the baby you told Lynn was born dead. Admit it!
She's my little girl. I love her.
So because she was raped, she can't have kids, I'm guessing? Because she was... And that's why she wants this child?
Tell me right now.
Get me my plea deal. Then I'll tell you where she is.
Oh, this lady's psycho. You pushing Annalise. Because we ain't on board with all this. Probably.
Check it out.
Yeah.
You made me forget the town. What did they call it? Fish town?
Goodbye. Nah, our family's messed up. What do you care?
I don't. Just, we all work together and we don't know anything about her. So our family's messed up?
What the hell? You in
No. God, no.
Frank, Asher?
There's a direct
Wes? Connor?
Wes?
Don't go there.
He's always the one who
Lisa,
six.
finds out this fucking
she'll send you to the doctor unless you double wrap.
No, they all do a pretty good job, I think.
Police would be
Yeah,
asking
but when
bros,
they
am I
like,
right?
dead end.
I'm staging a walkout. Here we go. Except for you. You know you don't have the balls.
Everybody gonna catch on.
You can't interfere with my legal right to protest.
No. I crossed a line with you. Yes, but we are both professionals here, and you need to grow up and start respecting me if we are going to
You
keep...
hurt my feelings. A lot. And I know I should be used to it now because everyone here makes fun of me all the time, but you didn't. And then you were mean to me for no reason. I'll stop being a jerk.
Your husband told us the baby died 2 months ago.
Because that's what I told him. She just turned 4, and I saw the way he started looking at her. I couldn't let that happen. So I told him she died, and I took care of it.
Why turn him in? You kept that child safe.
Because of Lynn. She's about to deliver, and I want her to know how amazing it is to be a mother.
What's the baby's name?
Heather,
Is someone with Heather? Is she being taken care of?
she has a buddy, a giraffe, that she talks to when she is scared at night.
I'm gonna slap
She
you.
knows Mommy always comes back. I thought I'd be back.
Thank God I don't have a gun, else I'd shoot her myself.
I know, because she's crazy.
No, not unless the deal is on the table. Where's the DA? Congratulations. The DA gave you what you want. No jail time and a suspended sentence. Now give us her location.
But I'll never see her again.
This is what you wanted, Jackie.
No, I wanted to be back with her. She's my daughter.
Let
The
her
rest
die
of us-
and follow her.
You claim you're not a monster. Don't be as bad as him. Protect the only innocent person left in all of this filth.
She's an again. My aunt owned 9123 Myersville Road.
You If you love her, let her go, because this is crazy. But I have no doubt things like this have happened in real life.
We can't just go back to being strangers like nothing ever happened.
This is stupid. I'm going insane.
Michaela, what happened to you over the break? Everything can't be as perfect as you said. You're pretending to be fine. And how could you after what we did?
That's enough group therapy for me.
Connor, unless we all start talking, we're all gonna fall apart, and that is exactly how we're gonna end up in jail.
Yeah, true. I like Laurel. She's smart.
I got back together with Con. I am trying to get over Frank. I saw my family over the break. It was the worst thing ever. So I actually missed you guys.
This is the only therapy you can get to talk about what happened.
What's going on with you?
I can't sleep without having nightmares. I'm scared I might be going crazy.
Great. That's great. No. We want to talk? Let's talk about how you lied to Michaela and me. You sold us out to Annalise. Want to talk about that?
Don't drag me into this.
No, we're in the same team,
No,
Michaela.
Michaela don't
These
want
two, I mean, what did Annalise call them? The quiet ones, the dangerous ones? I mean, for all we know, they're still playing us.
Playing you? See, you just proved my point. That is exactly why we have to talk.
I don't want to tell you people anything about myself.
Okay, fine. But then you can't secretly hate us, okay? Because that is exactly how we're gonna end up getting caught.
Fine. We talked. I'm going inside.
What's going on here?
Hi.
Mind our damn business. How about you?
Hannah.
Gracie Mansion. He ain't never gonna be able to talk to another dude but R&B and stuff.
Are you two screwing?
Excuse me? Michaela,
You about to give up his
messed up.
secret.
We worked together on the mayor's campaign.
Can't be paranoid, girl.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
That was bad.
Everything at school is really hard.
What does that have to do with me?
Right.
It doesn't.
You just humiliated me in front of a colleague.
Right? That was bad.
That only explains it. If this was the first crazy thing that you've done this trip. You slept the entire time at my parents' house and I had to convince my mother not to call a psychiatrist, which now I think we should have done.
I'll be better. I promise.
No, I can't do this anymore.
What?
I think we should postpone the wedding.
No. 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 Don't do this. I swear I'll do anything you want. Just don't do this. I love you. I want to marry you. And you want to marry me.
No, I don't. Not when you're like this. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
No. No.
I will let Annalise know you stopped by.
Good.
And tell her
None of that was as helpful as I'd hoped. Not one girl in that sorority house saw him go upstairs to the roof that night. Sam's DNA was nowhere on that girl. Annalise would be able to get this case thrown out with her eyes closed. Help me.
And Bonnie don't know nothing about this.
Help me figure out what's going on here. I know how special you were to Sam.
Oh?
You should go.
But what she don't know is she's fiercely loyal to Annalise. But Annalise also can't keep pushing her away
She's
with that one
dehydrated
change.
and malnourished, but she's okay.
Oh, thank God.
She's with Lynn. It's good they have each other to get through this.
I know I can't see her, but maybe when she's 18, once she understands why I did this, she'll want to see me again.
You won't be out of jail by then.
But I'm not going to jail.
She lied to your crazy
I have a deal.
ass. Now you need to be sitting in a
You
cell.
said you had a deal, but no one was here to testify to that fact, just you and me. And you're not the only good liar in this room. I've withdrawn as your lawyer. Good luck finding a new one.
Yeah, there's lines we won't cross.
If I'm being honest, I
We
look
ain't fucking
forward
with
to the
crazy.
Thornbirds.
Not that kind of crazy anyway.
When school start again?
How dare she compare
The
herself to
first
Annalise?
week,
That was
and I
crazy.
have to find out if Ralph and Maggie finally do it.
You don't get to do that.
You kissed me.
Exactly. I'm so stupid.
Look, Oliver, relax.
No. You were special to me.
And then you hooked up with that other guy.
Oliver, I really like you too.
I'm more than like you. Damn it. Like, you know the way that you can't do drugs? That's how you are for me.
We can take this slow. I don't trust anyone in my life right now except you. So just don't make me go. Please.
The New York call cost us more money than I first thought. Still, I think it got him off the scent for a few days.
They have a lead on Sam.
Thank you for taking care of that for me.
That was a Frank move.
I really hope she didn't leave no spine device in
Anything else?
I know you said not to worry,
Frank is good though.
but she's snooping around everywhere.
Yeah.
It's making the kids freak out a bit.
I'll tell them not to do that.
I will, but she wants answers, Annalise. You want me to handle it? Just say the word.
No. I can take care of it myself.
here. This ain't the first time. She's guilty of more than just killing her.
She know how to get away with murder. I wouldn't be messing with her.
Cook.
Me neither.
I thought you invited me here and that we might actually talk.
I'm trying here, Hannah.
No, you're not. You're hiding, Annalise. You're hiding. When a man we both love is missing, or worse.
Just because I'm not behaving in the way you would.
I am not asking you to cry on my shoulder, Annalise. I am asking you to be a real
I am who I am. If you don't like it, I don't care.
Well, I do care. Otherwise, you wouldn't be so busy avoiding me so that I couldn't see through you to see what this performance is all about. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I want the truth.
She gonna tell me about the affairs.
All right, go ahead. You want the truth? Go ahead and ask me.
When did you start sleeping with Nate?
This summer. He was one of the detectives on my case. We met up at the courthouse the next day, had drinks, and that was after Sam was sleeping with Lila.
When did you find out about Lila?
3 months ago.
You told the police it was after he'd already disappeared.
I lied. I was already representing Rebecca. When I saw the photos, him on Lila's phone. And I did everything I could to cover his tracks. Got rid of evidence. I did things that would have ruined my practice, got me arrested. I tried to help him, Hannah.
Yeah, you needed to be convincing. A good lie always need a pinch of the truth.
You know, all this time, I was praying that you were hiding him somewhere. That all of this vilifying him in public, this avoiding me, was just a ruse. That you had him someplace safe. That's not true, is it?
He's gone.
I do feel bad for the sister though. That is her brother.
Apparently,
What's wrong with her?
you dream of oceans,
Discover something.
mermaids, and you don't have
From the news.
nightmares.
We have a real nightmare.
They found a body.
Were found 1 week ago at the landfill. And although police have yet to come forward with a public statement, our sources tell us the body belongs to Middleton University professor Sam Keating, reported missing by his wife on December the 13th.
We knew that was gonna come out at some point. They had to deal with it.
And her ring. But you could say she was at the bonfire. So,
Depends where the ring is.
yeah.
That was a big bombshell. But I knew we knew that had to happen, right?
Yeah.
All right.
It was only time that it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Only a matter of time.
It's gonna intensify the drama. It's gonna intensify the paranoia. Connor, if anybody, is gonna eventually. I don't know what they're gonna do about him. He just seems to be slipping so bad that
He's not even the one who dealt the blow. Like, come on now.
He,
I was the one
out
who
of
killed.
everybody, I feel like could have walked away. Like, he literally didn't do anything.
As soon as the guy fell, seen he was alive.
They should have, a bunch of them should have walked out the room is what should have happened. Wes and Rebecca would have held it down. But, like, plausible deniability, people. I would have walked out. I wouldn't have wanted to know nothing that happened, what y'all did with the body. I don't want to know, but y'all implicated yourselves. So you can't go back on it now. You did it. You can't chicken out now. You just got to play through the course. I mean, look at what just happened with this girl. Just because she admitted to a crime, it didn't get her off scotch-free. She's going to jail. She's crazy. Like, and that's what they're going to look at you like.
Even though her crime was worse than what y'all did.
Yeah, it was. But
y'all can get the same thing.
Yeah, it's going to be the same outcome.
She getting life. Y'all might get like 20 years.
they probably would get life because their crimes is insane. Murder, attempt to cover it up. There's a whole bunch of stuff they're gonna end up tacking onto them. You know what I mean? All types of conspiracy. They're gonna say it was premeditated. All types of stuff. So they could very well get life. But that's what I'm saying. You already did all this stuff. Admitting it is only gonna just give you no chance. Yeah. It's out there. But if you at least try to fight it, let Annalise be your lawyer. She knows how to do things. Her and Frank been doing this, clearly. Frank, he plays dirty. He knows how to cover tracks. He reads things. He's always watching, clearly. He gonna have their back. I still would love to know how Annalise met Bonnie and Frank and how they got to do what they do. Maybe that'll come one day. But he's helping them out, but he doesn't tell them what they're doing. He just makes everything seem natural and normal, and he wants them to believe it is. But, if you put a little thought into it, like Laurel, Frank did that.
Keep your enemies closer.
Yep, keeping Asher at bay. Frank is doing it all. His only flaws is distraction with Laurel, but she's trying to keep that at bay, but I don't know if they'll be able to do that. They have feelings for each other. But we did get to go with each of the Keating Five, go see their homes. We got to see Michaela freaking out because she just doesn't trust her boyfriend. And he's like, you just embarrassed me in front of my colleague. Like, how am I supposed to explain that to him? Like, you acting crazy. Like, I wouldn't want to marry you. You've just been acting unusual, which...
she has.
Yeah, they're all freaked out and they needed that, that break to recuperate. But he said all she did was sleep, which, to them seems weird. And if this thing comes out and they start accusing them of murder, the people in their life gonna be looking like, yeah, y'all was acting pretty strange. I mean, you gotta think Oliver could be like, yeah, Connor came to my door all crazed up, said he was on drugs, but he might have been nervous about the murder, and it was that night. Michaela, she came back from break, she was sleeping in bed, blah blah blah. I guess Laurel didn't do anything suspicious. She held it down. Asher didn't go anywhere. He was with Frank. Not that he's involved anyway. Wes, he didn't go nowhere. I don't think he got too many people in his life, so he was with Rebecca. But Connor and Michaela are the two that could really bring it all crashing down. And on top of that, she lost her ring. Who knows what Frank did with his car? I would hope he's thorough, but yeah, there's evidence in there.
Good to hear he reported his car missing though, and it was like weeks after the incident already took place. So it don't look like he reported it straight after. So that would make him suspicious, honestly.
Yeah, true. But I'm just processing everything. So Hannah came through. She summing up with my brother. She's like, I really hope he was hiding him, because everybody knows how smart Annalise is. Everybody knows, her range of skills is vast and her resources are unlimited. And she was like, I was really hoping he was hiding him, but she's like, I'm not. And she had to have that conversation because it's true. She did try to protect Sam. She did, do things that were illegal. And you needed to say that and be convincing about it. And it was easy to do because that part was true. Now you can get Hannah off your back. But by avoiding her and not having conversation, that makes you look suspicious. But if you keep it real with her, at least to a certain extent, to a certain degree, she'll back off. And that, I think, did it. So I think we should be clear of Hannah for a little bit. But now they found the body, so that's just the next step in this. But Hannah's probably going to stick around now because she's about to figure out the body, that he was murdered. She might have a change of pace. That conversation might have been for nothing because she might.
At least they planted a seed, though, hopefully. At least.
Yeah. It's going to go based off what the public and the police think, like who they think did it, who's going to be that first suspect.
All depends on them.
Excuse me.
But, yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, I think that about sums it up. It looks like Oliver and Connor are on track to get back together, but, Oliver's just worried about the whole drugs thing. And, he was like, you're like my drug. Like, I really like you, but if I don't know. He's like, I don't want to get hurt messing around with you. So, I think they'll end up together, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. Just got to work through some things. I think Michaela, when she's able to recuperate herself, she'll be able to work it out with her fiance. But to be honest, that looks like a failing relationship to me. There's just too much secrecy and distrust and too much things going on individually. They're apart from each other a lot. The mama don't really like her. I don't know, it's probably not gonna work out. Asher was feeling some type of way about Bonnie because you know how Bonnie do. She feeling one way and then the next moment she act like she don't know you and want nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So she was like being mean to him, I guess, and he felt some type of way. He's like a man child, so. Yeah, that about sums it up. And Nate's wife said he can move on with Annalise, wants him to be happy. You know, she moving on to the next life. And Wes is having nightmares. It's true. Would you close your jaw? But yeah.
All right.
Wes feel like he's going crazy. So, which rightfully so, because he held it together when he needed to hold it together. But he's slipping. But I'm interested to see how this is gonna eat them up now that the body's out and all the interesting things. But all right, thank you guys for watching. Of course, you want to hear what you guys thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to the page on Confronting.
And we will see you guys for more How to Get Away with Murder.
Bye.